Hi, welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV. This is the aftermath. Well, 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. The old chant is back. The boys done the business. Very, very, very tight game against Stoke on Saturday. I mean, they came Stoke and all they did was they just drove their bus, diverted it from the car park, drove it onto the pitch, straight in front of the goal and just parked it. I mean, I haven't seen a team for a very long time come to the Emirates and show absolutely no ambition whatsoever. I mean, funny enough, on Saturday I was sitting in a different position on Saturday. I was sitting fairly near to the Stoke fans, and I actually had to turn around one time to one of the Stoke fans and say, "Is this what you watch every week? Do you enjoy watching this?" I mean, they made no effort to score whatsoever. And for Arsenal, it was very difficult to break down. And I think, it doesn't matter what team you are, when teams do that and, they're not actually trying to win the game, all they're trying to do is just hold out for a draw, it's very, very, very difficult to break them down. And we did find it difficult, although we had chances. And then when we did get past their defence, they had a really, really good goalkeeper in Begovic who pulled off a couple of miraculous saves. So in the end, yes, we got the goal. It was a bit, fortuitous deflection that went in. But hey, in tight games like that, these things are sometimes what it's going to take to win a game. And I actually think that was an excellent 3 points, because that could easily have ended up in a draw. And then if I look at some of the other results, what happened with Chelsea, what happened with Everton, unfortunately Spurs managed to sneak their 3 points. But for us, we're still in touch. We're still in touch with that, and we can go to Sunderland this weekend knowing that if we can keep the momentum going, that fourth place or top three even, don't put Chelsea out, as assumed in that three, we can definitely get in there. So all in all, a very, very good 3 points, although it wasn't the greatest game to watch. I mean, if you watch Match of the Day in the UK, they always put the worst games on last, and it was normally Arsenal or normally on early in Match of the Day, but they were right by it at the end because it was such, it was only one team trying to play, Stoke rugby team. I mean, they should have been at Twickenham, trust me. Well, anyway, I'm going to get into the tweets right now. See what you guys felt about the game. Diego Constantino said, "Great win yesterday, well, Saturday. Defence looks solid for once. We had to convert our chances. We have to convert our chances because versus Bayern, it's going to be harder. It's definitely going to be Bayern will be trying to score. That'll be one of the main differences. Stoke didn't even bother to. Monreal had a good start yesterday. Big 3 points for us. The lads deserved it. Jack was really, really good. Hats off to Monreal. He made his debut. Looked very, very solid in the game. He made one little mistake near the end, but didn't really do anything wrong. And I was very encouraged by him. He just looked like a defender. He looked like a defender, and that's what we need right now. So well done to Monreal on your debut. Marco Leonardi said, "It looked like another one of those frustrating 0-0 draws. We got a bit of luck to beat Begovic, and Nacho played well. Another one happy with Nacho there." Ivo Pofoliski said, "Nacho looks so much better than Santos." I don't think that's hard. Then again, who doesn't? Stoke played for a draw, parked the bus. We played well in total. I agree with you 100% there. February Hanan says, "Man of the match was Arteta." In my ratings, I can't remember I made man of the match. I think I made man of the match. I can't remember I made man of the match. It was so tight because I think it could have been between Arteta. I thought Theo did all right. He's a bit frustrated. He got a bit frustrated in the game, but he was trying and he was always a threat coming forward. Yes, Arteta, but I know I made man of the match. It was actually Podolski, because I just thought he got the goal that won the game, even though it was deflected. But him coming on changed the dynamics of the game. Him and Corzola, definitely. Miguel Pinto says, "Finally, we start dominating a match from the first half. Good result, 3 points. We could have scored more, but Stoke parked the bus." It seems to be a common theme. Everybody just saw how they parked the bus up. Stian Berlin Hope I pronounced that right. He said, Monreal looked good, solid when tested, deserved to win over a defending team. Hashtag crybabies. Monray says, ever notice how some keepers on their visits to the Emirates play the game of their lives? That is so true. And I thought Begovic on Saturday, he looked a keeper. James McGowan said, we need to start shooting from range and get more leadership about the team. I agree with that, shooting from range. We do. A lot of times on Saturday, we moved the ball around, got into positions where we could have shot, and then we were still looking for another pass. And in those sort of tight games, have a shot. You know, there's loads of defenders behind the ball. It will get a deflection. It would either go for a corner or it might even go in, or you can get a rebound. So definitely we need to have more shots. And that's sort of what happened when players like Santi and Podolski came on. They were more direct. Global Gooners says, Nacho Monreal was solid at left back. Wouldn't be surprised if Gibbs loses his place. I think that's a bit early to say that. Gibbs has been brilliant this season. I'm just happy that we've got strength in depth in that position now. And I don't know, he's going to have to work very, very hard to dislodge Gibbs. Because if Gibbs was still fit, I think he's one of the best left backs in the UK, definitely. Aaron Charles said, we struggled to open them up. The free save chances were not enough. We needed to be more clinical. Top teams always have the key. Well, I suppose we had the key on Saturday because Podolski was the key. And also Cazorla. And I don't know, I think maybe a bit too critical there. I kind of understand what you're saying, but it is so hard to break down a team like Stoke, all big lumps, when every single one of them is behind the ball. It's never going to be really easy. Greedy Wenger says, great performance and luck was on our side. We need to keep this form going and catch Spurs and also Chelsea. William Barker says, Shawcross is a prick. End off. I mean, Shawcross, I was like, you know what, you've got to go on and check out the funny pictures that we have on our website. There's a picture of Ryan Shawcross in a rugby kit running with a rugby ball. I'm sure half of them Stoke players should be playing rugby. I mean, they're all about 7 foot. Danny Crow said, I thought Monreal looked unreal. Good display, but the team unlucky not to get more goals as the keeper was on his game. And last one, James Farley, AFC, says, I think we need a bigger squad as we struggle to win when we're not playing our big players, e.g. Cazorla and Podolski. And I think the common theme there is that people do realise that Stoke just came, parked the bus. It was a very, very difficult team to break down. But hey, 1-0 to the Arsenal. 3 points, and that's what we needed. Keeps us in contention, keeps the momentum going. Good home win. New signing did very well, Monreal. So overall, very pleased with what happened at the weekend. Don't forget to tune in to the Arsenal Fan TV Hangout. Now, that's a new channel that we've got. It's a side to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. On that channel, that's where we're going to be doing all of our live debates. We did one last week. It was absolutely brilliant, where we discussed the transfer window. And we're going to make this a regular feature where we do it every week. So tune in to the Arsenal Fan TV Hangout. And on that, every week, we're going to be doing live debates. You can get all the information on there on how to get yourself onto the Google Hangout. And you're able to talk to me live. You're able to talk to some other big bloggers on that live. And tell them what you thought about whatever issue we discuss. Also, don't forget to check out all our videos. We had some great videos at the weekend. We caught up on one of the videos with the founder of Arsblog. Now, if you want to see the person who's behind that, check out our videos from the weekend at Stoke. And you can see that it's very interesting. He was telling us about how he set up Arsblog and telling us a lot about Arsblog. Also, there were bullies there as usual, brilliant as on the form as usual. There was a funny video with a tipsy Gooner. I still try to work out what he was going on about, but that was brilliant. Make sure you check that out as well. And just before I go, I just want to thank everybody. We've just been looking at the figures just before we came on today, and it's incredible. I mean, we've got nearly 5,000 subscribers now. This is the fastest growing Arsenal channel on the internet, Arsenal Fan TV, and it's all down to you, the fans, and we're really appreciating it. And that's why we're going to keep this going, and we're just going to build it from strength to strength. This week, We're on a way, long journey, all the way up to Sunderland, and I'm hoping that the lads are going to do it again. Solid defensive display. That's what we want again, because we was very pleased with the clean sheet this week as well. Solid defensive display, and I know if we can keep that defence solid, we can do something this season, because we can definitely got the attacking players to hurt teams. So keep it locked here, Arsenal Fan TV. Thanks for tuning in to The Aftermath. The Arsenal Fan TV shop is now open. Get your official AFTV merchandise now, including the limited edition In Bully We Trust t-shirt, as well as the Arsenal Fan TV shirts and hoodies.